Body language experts say crossing your arms is a sign of defensiveness. We can use this to our advantage by riding with our arms crossed to keep the haters away. To initiate this, lift your front wheel and turn your bars around. While keeping your arms crossed, place your front wheel down and roll around for as long as possible. To get out of this, slightly turn in the direction your bars will need to spin. My bars will need to spin in a counterclockwise direction, so I'll go ahead and make a left-hand turn, and in one quick movement, I'll uncross my arms. If you have commitment issues, this trick might not be for you. So you just learned how to drop, and now you're looking for another way to potentially injure yourself. How about doing an endo and a drop at the same time? While riding along a ledge, disregard all your instincts and lock up your front brake while swinging your booty to the side. Right before the base drops, push off with your arms and let go of your front brake. You can swing your back wheel further out to the side and work up to a 180 or a full 360. This next move is completely off the wall. While it may sound bonkers, it'll completely turn your life around. While doing a 180 near a vertical surface, give the vertical surface a little boop with your front wheel. Use the recoil to push you off in the opposite direction and then land fakie. While learning these, approach the wall at a steeper angle. This will require less spinning and will allow you to focus more on the bonk. You will also find it helpful to learn these on a wall with a sloped landing to make the rollout a little easier.
I miss when I had a downhill bike, so I had an excuse to walk.
We can all agree that pedaling sucks. It requires a ton of energy and it's not that much fun. If only there was some kind of way to generate speed with almost no effort. Well, you can go ahead and remove that chain. By using a technique called pumping, you will never need to pedal again. Normally, pumping is done on rollers to generate speed, but you can pump flat ground too. By pushing off side to side and then swinging your front wheel around, you can translate that side-to-side energy into forward momentum. With enough practice, this can even be used to climb slight hills. Nothing says I'm a boss quite like effortlessly galloping over jumps, and it doesn't get much more effortless than hitting jumps while seated from the comfort of your saddle. That's called seat bouncing, and this rodeo trick is almost guaranteed to send you over the reins if you're not cautious. The steeper the jump, the more your steel pony is going to want to buck you forwards. Learn this on jumps with metal lips. Keep your weight centered between your wheels and maintain a little tension through your legs. This will help distribute the load to your pedals and keep your ball bearings safe. A word of caution, if this one goes wrong, you just might end up seat bouncing down that old town road for the rest of your life.
Look, Mom, no hands.
Despite what your mother says, that doesn't quite impress her. You need to step up your game these days, and riding with no hands and no feet is a sure way to impress her. Well, if that fails, you could always try taking out the trash. To do this, get up to a good cruising speed and remove your hands. Pinch your seat with your thighs and remove your feet from the pedals. You'll want to lower your seat as much as possible to make balancing easier, but not too low that your feet are scraping the ground. You'll be using your hips to steer you side to side, which will help maintain balance. From there, all you need to do is see just how far you can push your luck. If you have a knack for doing endos, this next one is for you. A knack-knack endo is a combination between a knack-knack and an endo. I posted a clip of me doing one to Instagram several years ago, and it got reposted everywhere. But honestly, I've only done it a handful of times since, as it's really hard to do. While initiating an endo, take your back foot off the pedal and swing your leg around. At the same time, kick your other leg in the opposite direction. I found that locking up my back brake makes this a lot easier, as it prevents my cranks from dropping. The last trick we'll be learning today is the Irish goodbye. Do you ever find leaving social gatherings to be awkward? Well, unless you click the video in your upper right hand corner,